welcome to the Colonial Fieldhouse tonight. We got a great matchup for senior night here. It's the Gallatin Colonials and the Connellsville Falcons. So tonight, big night. This is kind of a big night. I really appreciate these because some of the guys I coached are playing tonight. So big night for Brandon Perota, Mike Lewis, Dominic Doyle. We have Nick Groover, and who's the other one we have as well? Sam Haynes, who could jump through the gym.
Exactly.
So, big game tonight for the seniors, emotional game. This is actually a very competitive game we're going to have tonight as well. Connellsville coming in with about 4 wins on the season. Not a big season as they normally have.
No.
But very competitive game tonight. We're going to see the Colonials and the Falcons go after it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think these seniors, with their one of their last few games here to prove themselves in their senior year, go out with a bang. That's what they're thinking here in this game.
Absolutely, and I just saw Coach Fleener down there, so he seems like they got the guys ready to roll. They're loose. They played Connellsville very well down at their place earlier this year, so It should be a good matchup as well. So I think it was about a 4 or 5 point game. It was down to the wire, so this is going to be a great game tonight as well.
Yes.
Anything else you think? What's some strategies tonight?
Well, Tanner Kutek's back in the lineup for Albert Gallatin tonight, so where we were missing some scoring in our lineup, I think Tanner's going to bring that back to the team tonight.
Yeah, Tanner coming back off a shoulder injury is going to be key. Played very well in the trapping press that the Colonials do run. He's in that second line, very effective. So having him back tonight is going to be a big addition for the Colonials. Yeah. So let's see, another big night for Groover, Haynes, Doyle, Perota, and Mike Lewis tonight. So big game for those guys. Yep. Let's wish the seniors a good one.
Yep.
All right, welcome to the Albert Gallatin Fieldhouse tonight. It's Jared Plisko and my colleague tonight, Alex Arnold. We're getting ready for a big matchup tonight between the Connellsville Falcons and the hometown Albert Gallatin Colonials.
Yep, it's going to be a great matchup tonight. 2 physical teams wanting to prove something at the end of the season.
Absolutely. Okay, so we're getting ready for the starters tonight. Who do we have for Connellsville, Alex?
Well, it looks like we have number 4, Griffin Thompson, number 12, Avery White, number 15, Colby Shipley, number 13, Brock Bonadio, and number 25, Caleb Pitzman.
And for the Colonials tonight, it looks like we're going to have Perota, Haynes, Doyle, Knox, and looks like Groover actually.
Yep.
So
we're going to go with the senior lineup
all 5
tonight.
Senior lineup.
Yeah.
It's hard to see around Dylan over there, but it looks like Perota, Haynes, Doyle, Groover, and Mike Lewis. I think that's pretty special.
Yeah.
You know, all 5, they come in together, they stand, they go the whole length, you know, all the way through the senior year and get a chance to start together.
Yep. And a lot of those were 4-year seniors, you know, so they're, you know, being rewarded for all 4 years of their play here tonight. They don't know when to stand up. They're all seniors.
That's right.
They're all standing up.
They're ready to go.
Yeah, they are.
Well, we have a great student section
Yes, we do.
tonight. We have a great crowd, actually.
Yes.
Fantastic atmosphere. And I don't know about you, but, you know, I watch a lot of hockey games. I watch a lot of football games. But when the crowd sings the national anthem like that, it gives me chills.
Oh, yes. I've said many times, even throughout these broadcasts, that a lot of things that happens during basketball gives me chills. Same thing with baseball and heck, even golf. You know, Mr. Watto over there,
Well, we got the 3 refs ready. The crowd's ready to roll. We got 8 minutes on the clock.
Pumped up. That's
0-0.
Yep.
Well, tonight I look for Connellsville with this hostile environment. They want to get some early buckets early to calm this crowd down. I mean, we've got a great atmosphere.
Oh, yeah, it's perfect. And I tell you what, that Pittsman down low, he looks to be like a force, so they're going to be hitting him in the low post tonight. So Gallatin needs to adjust and maybe pull the double team if need be.
For sure. And, you know, we're going with a little bit of a bigger lineup.
Yeah.
And this kind of reminds me of my old 9th grade lineup a few years ago. So
that's right.
One
of those good teams, right?
That's right. Proto wins the tip, gets it back to Groover.
That is.
Lewis going to try to turn the corner, looks for the backdoor cut, not there. Proto's at the top.
Proto with the wide open lane, and he finishes with the beautiful bucket. Wide open lane, beautiful screen set. I didn't catch who set it, probably Dom Doyle. Beautiful pick and go. Trap in the corner, back up top. Movement along the perimeter here by Connellsville. No interior penetration until that pass.
Look for the trap in the corner.
Exactly,
they had it. Connellsville moving the ball very quickly. Now it looks like they're running that short corner down there with number 5. Looks like Griffin Thompson, or actually Tyler Evans.
Yep. And this is beautiful defense by Gallatin. They're forcing the passes on the perimeter. Other than the one pass to Pittsman, no interior penetration whatsoever.
Yeah, your high side guards are actually doing a great job denying.
And a 3 put up no good. Rebound by Pittsman. Pittsman out to number 4, swinging it. The bucket rolls around and it's no good. Out on Connellsville. And Gallatin ball.
Hey, you can sense the urgency from Gallatin. I mean, looked like a short bucket, but then it comes right out.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you, it is a great atmosphere here tonight. And a sloppy pass here as Gallatin with the turnover.
Yeah, and that could be, you know, with a different starting lineup tonight where you have some guys maybe not used to being in that position. Sometimes that things happen, but I'm sure they'll iron out really quickly.
Yeah, and you're mixing in other guys that might not play together all the time. Oh, and a good steal here by Mike Lewis. Lewis slows the ball up out to Groover.
He kicks over to Proto. Proto looks high to Mike Lewis. Lewis going to pull up for a jumper.
And no good. And White with the rebound. Thompson pushing it up the floor. He puts up a shot. No good. Dom Doyle with a big rebound. Sam Haynes slows it down. Groover out to Lewis. Lewis with the pass out to Proto. Wide open 3. Going to be short. Rebound by Pittsman.
A lot of people say, what do you say? Follow your shot.
Exactly. You have to follow your shot no matter if you're a guard, the 1 to the 5, guard to center.
Looks like Avery White, number 13. We coached against him a little bit when he in 9th grade. Very good slasher. He's going to penetrate when he finds a lane. He's going to get to the line. So he's one of those guys for sure.
Yeah.
Looks like the inbound's going to go in from Connellsville. Lewis takes a seat, checks in Knox. Right back to the corner.
Three is no good. Rebound batted around, but Perota controls the rebound. Taken up court quickly here. Pass to Sam Haynes is intercepted.
Yeah, Perota with the turnover.
And the buckets. Oh, almost the block by Davey Knox, and a foul is going to be called. It looks like maybe on Groover.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. There was a couple Colonials in the area. They're going to call
they're
on
going to call
Knox.
Davey Knox. Looked like he was pointing to Groover, but
well, that's a tough one. They got to keep him out of the area right now.
Yes,
Of the
exactly.
foul trouble for tonight, because he's probably your most experienced ball handler.
oh yes, and that'll send Brock Bonadio to the line here as he misses his first free throw. He sets up for the second free throw here, and the second is good as Knox brings it up court.
There's a different tempo when he's in the game.
Exactly. More the run and gun offensive style, like a West Virginia style. Taken up the court by Thompson. Thompson to number 15, Shipley. Airballs it off of Dom Doyle. It will stay Connellsville ball.
Yeah, he's pleading a little bit of his case there, Shipley. Thought he was fouled on the three-point attempt, but didn't get the call. I think they thought he dove a little bit. So
yeah. Contact was initiated by him.
well, Colonials out of bounds on the baseline here are going to line up in a 2-3 formation.
Yeah.
Last time we saw the ball go out, come back to the corner, they're going to sprint one over, look inside to
Pitzman,
and then no luck there tonight.
Big rebound by Knox. Out to Knox again. Knox takes the three, and it is good. Big three by Davey Knox.
Yeah, Sam Haynes gets the assist on that.
Yeah.
But Knox, when he comes out and he's really aggressive in his gameplay and his shooting.
And the three is hit by number 10, Jake
You're going to see
Connell.
a big difference in the way he plays.
Yeah. You can see the whole team takes his intensity and plays that next level like he has on the court. Perota gets blocked, looks like by Pitzman. Thompson brings it up the floor with a head of steam, the bucket and the foul.
Yeah, they're going to get Nick Groover on the foul. I mean, and then at that point right there, you want to make sure if you foul them, they don't get an opportunity of taking getting the bucket made. And I tell you what,
exactly.
Number 4, Griffin Thompson, very quick up the court.
Every time he reminds me of Tavian a little bit. Every time he comes through the lane with a head of steam, he's looking to score every time down the floor.
In and out.
The free throw. Haynes out to Knox. Out to Tavian. Beautiful pass. Perota just could not handle it. Out to Knox. Knox with another three. And just off the mark. Rebound. Connellsville. It's going to be a tie-up. Possession arrow. Connellsville.
Yeah, that's a quick shot coming from Knox. I thought if it was just a little better pass from Tavian, Perota's going in for a layup, and we got a different situation.
I don't think he thought Perota was going to start cutting in, but Perota started, the backdoor cut there, and just a little bit behind him. Oh, Tavian, big steal, and the wide open. Oh, just misses the wide open layup, and they're going to call traveling violation here on Connellsville.
Yeah, Tavian. Now that you got Tavian, you got Knox back in the lineup, and they checked Lewis back in. Now you have a really fast lineup in the for the Colonials, so you're going to see a little more gamble out of these guys here.
Yeah. All the way back to Knox. Knox just comes up with it.
Goes
and he takes it all the way and puts it in. Beautiful drive by David Knox. Gorgeous.
Yeah, kind of a close call with the pass.
Yep, every weight, and it is good for three. Knox pushing the issue up the court. Knox, Lewis, beautiful behind the back pass to Perota. Out to Mosey for three, no good. Connellsville. And that's going to be a foul on Tavian Mosey. Reach.
Yeah, those are the ones he always had to watch. I mean, even last year playing in 9th grade as freshman ball. Very aggressive player, very athletic, but also will commit that foul every once in a while. It's probably about 80 feet from the hoop. So, he's got to limit
a lot
those.
Of those frustration fouls.
Well,
And he's a shooter. He's going to continue to shoot. So
yeah, exactly. Almost a trap in the corner, and the forced turnover. Mosey pushes it up the floor, slowed down by David Knox. Perota in a low post, gets it stripped, and Pittsman comes up with it. Pushed up the court by Thompson, and it's going to be a carry call.
Yeah, no question there. I think
Thompson.
everybody else in the building thought the same thing.
Yeah, that was a big one.
So I think that the pause, just waiting for the call, was the more.
Yeah.
Was the anticipation right there.
Yes.
Very small bench for the Colonials on the varsity. They got only 5 on the bench, so a little lighter team than what Connellsville even brought.
Yeah.
Little pick and roll action here.
Yep.
Swings it around.
To Lewis. Tavian, top of the key. Lewis thought about it for a minute and then takes the shot. Almost traveled, but Don Doyle rebound, put back, no good, no foul called. And there is a foul called underneath.
Yeah, Dominic Doyle, one thing he brings to his game, we know his rebound is going to be strong every night.
Yeah.
And he's going to go to the line here for an opportunity to tie this game up.
Yeah. And the first free throw is good.
Now, one thing you do when you go this quicker lineup for Colonials, you're a much smaller team, but the Colonials aren't playing a team that's very typical from our section, which is a very, very, very large team, usually in height-wise and size. So the Connellsville and Albert Gallatin, size-wise, match up pretty close.
Yeah. Connellsville, as we can see, their bigs are pretty athletic here. So they're going to be challenging Albert Gallatin in a low post tonight.
And Perota had a very good game. He had one of those games the other night against Bell Vernon where he started out really quick, and he was hitting all his shots in the paint. Yeah. Colonials had some foul trouble early with 3 guys with 3 fouls early.
Yeah.
So that put him in a deficit, but looks like tonight Perota's starting right where he left off at.
Yeah. And I like his pressure by Albert Gallatin as Moses is going to pick up another foul.
Yeah, Tavian's going to get called for the foul, I believe, for a second.
2 quick ones here for Mosey.
Yeah, and the guy sensed the trap, and then when he sensed the trap, he just bumped bodies with.
Well, yeah,
with
bailed
Mosey.
him out a little bit there. We would have had him trapped pretty well in the corner. Out to number 10, Connell. Connell skipped to Thompson. Thompson dribbles through the double team to Connell. Connell to Pittsman, and it's going to be batted around here and off of Connellsville. Albert Gallatin ball.
I tell you what, you're going to see a lot of those plays tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody's at the same height tonight.
Oh, yes. You're going to see it comes down to who wants the ball more and where the basketball gods lay the ball. And that's going to be a turnover here by Albert Gallatin.
Yeah, rather high pass.
Yeah.
Connellsville taking their time before they get a half court to make that initial pass.
That's one of the worst things you can do is stop your dribble 4 feet before the half court and pass cross court in a press situation. And another turnover by Albert Gallatin. Passes a little bit sloppy here early on. We got a tied ball game now with a minute 32 left here in the first quarter. So a very good game as we anticipated here tonight, Mr. Plisko. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's going to be a great game, Alex. 9-9, 132. We got to see our first action now of Kutek checking in, coming off a shoulder injury, but very active, a little longer frame.
Yep. He was the staple in our 9th grade pressure, that's for sure. Him and Moody.
Correct. And the other thing, too, is you're going to get a very active three-point shooter.
Oh, yeah. You miss his scoring especially coming off the bench.
Well, Connellsville just being real patient. Colonials are trying to force that pass.
Yep.
They got it inside, down to Pittsman.
He's going to be swatted, but there will be a foul called. We don't know who it's on. There was a few of them down in there. It's been called on.
Still waiting on the call from the foul up on the board. It was hard to tell.
Looked like he said 4, but I don't think
in and out for Pittsman.
It's at 34. So
they called it on Tanner Kutek.
Or is that 3? Okay. Our parallax isn't too good over here.
That's one of them physics words tonight.
I tell you what, that Mr. Reback, man. And rebound control by Kutek. Kutek slows it down, and he pushes it up court here, and he's going to drive hard, and he will draw a foul.
That's only the second team foul for Connellsville.
Yeah.
So you'll start to see the fouls starting to balance out here pretty soon.
From what I could see thus far, Connellsville is a pretty disciplined team here with their fouls. They don't turn the ball over too much, even with this pressure from Gallatin. They're very methodical in their play.
Here comes a screen.
High screen.
Right to the gold line there.
Davey Knox took it strong with a gorgeous finish.
Yeah, pretty solid play there.
Yeah.
A little confusion from the defense.
Yeah. Pitzman gets the ball inside, and he does not finish. The big rebound by Tanner Kutek. He really got up that time.
Yeah, two rebounds off the bench right away, and then forcing a foul. So his gameplay is already being sensed in this game.
I like the hustle.
Mike Lewis dribbles the ball off his foot there when he's driving to the corner. So the first turnover for him tonight.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Connellsville making a few substitutions. Want to get Pitzman out of the lineup so it doesn't take a cheap foul down low. We got an 11-9 ball game here.
Yeah.
Winding down for the first or the last shot of the first quarter here. They swing it over to the side. Looking cross court.
Defense looking really good, cutting off some of the passing lanes with their hands up there. Look like off the foot. Kick ball will be called. That'll stop the clock at 2.4 seconds left. Connellsville will have time for one shot here.
Yeah, we're going to see one more shot, but we're probably going to see a three-pointer. I look for it to be one of their substitutions they brought in. They brought in some guys that can shoot.
They're going to try a little Lewis heaves it down court, and it hits off the backboard. Not bad for a desperation.
Not bad at all.
Looked like Moody's from a couple of years ago.
So it's an 11-9 ball game. Pretty good action tonight. Crowd's really into it.
Oh, yes.
Some adjustments that you want to look at. I think right now the only thing you're thinking is, can you take care of the ball a little bit better?
Yeah, and maybe one of the reasons why we see Connellsville with a slow pace, what the press will do is speed up the intensity of the game. So maybe their coach was saying try to slow it up with a little bit of slow ball work, methodical movements, and he may say to ramp it up a little bit here.
But they've been rather patient, I will say that. Colonials right now, they're going to get the ball coming out of this break.
Yeah.
I think right now your best option has been Knox driving to the lane. And I think that will go for just about anybody who has the ball in their hand right now is, hey, if that lane's going to open, attack the rim right now.
Yeah, well, when you see David Knox hitting those, he had a contested three at the top of the key. When you see him hitting that shot, that's when you know he's going to go off because he always has that drive in his pocket. But if he can get his jump shot down for this game, you better watch out. He's going to go on a run. So I'm looking to see more from David Knox here in the upcoming quarters of this game.
Well, they check the ball into Knox. Knox, he's directing traffic a little bit.
Lewis out to Groover. Groover with a nice three and looked good.
Yeah,
just
had a
off
chance.
The iron. Out to number 3. Oh, big swat by David Knox. Beautiful swat. And that'll ramp up the crowd here a couple notches.
The bad part is I missed it. I was putting stats in.
Come on. Come on. How'd you miss that?
Well, I was checking the stats, putting stats in for the miss. And as soon as it came, it was a bang play. Came right down the floor.
Yeah. Massive swat by Knox. Knox almost gets another one. Three put up no good. It was looked out of bounds, but Kutek will gain possession. Knox up the court. Going to drive down a lane, and it's going to be a foul called here. Almost a tie-up.
Yeah, he's looking for one of those Euro steps where he drives one way, takes an extra step, and goes the other.
Yeah.
And
at first
Knox hits the first. I personally thought they were going to call that on the floor, but they called that one.
Yeah.
Or actually, they were calling that on the floor rather than a shooting motion.
And I mean, heck, it was almost a tie-up. You know, just grabbed his arm a little bit there, a little bit of a reach. Thompson has the ball up at the top. Thompson trapped and almost a travel. Knox playing tight defense. Good defense by Gallatin. Pittsmith in the middle. Beautiful pass down low. And could not finish. Perota rips down a big rebound. And they're going to call foul here on number 12, Avery White.
Yeah, that's one of those frustration fouls. But I tell you what, that's an excellent body position by Perota.
Oh, yeah.
Perota, he played low with his hips, jumped up, out-jumped the guy, and then caused the foul.
There was a lot of out strength there, too. He grabbed it, ripped it out of his hands, and pulled it down.
Yeah, we got some more pressure being applied by the Falcons. Knox gets in the post, turnaround jumper.
Oh, almost good. Pittsman gets the ball. Up. Oh, David with the steal. Out to Groover, Groover to Lewis. Lewis thought about the three, drives. Oh, just had a wide open lane, but the blocking foul is called on number 25, Caleb Pittsman.
Well, the foul's starting to even up now. Actually, they are at 25, or at 5 and 5. Pittsman, number 25, with his first foul at the 6:36 mark. So, you know, they've been protecting him down low, and eventually they're going to come back to him. Here comes the high pick and roll screen. Kicks Perota, does some work in the lane, just comes up short. Thompson pushes it up court, out to the corner to White. White with the drive, taking it strong to the hoop, no good. Kutek with another rebound tonight. He's aggressive on those boards. Lewis, beautiful pass by Knox through the defense. Perota with the hook, it is good. That's one of my moves down there. That's one of your post work moves. That is. When I first started doing it, I couldn't control it, but I kind of got it controlled now. Pass. Oh, steal by Kutek off a leg. With the drive here, and no good. Tapped out to Groover. Groover pushes it up. Lewis to Kutek. Kutek wanted to pull the trigger out to Knox. Knox does. Deep three. It is good by David Knox. Deep three by David Knox. What a beautiful shot. And just like we talked about Knox coming out aggressive early. I know this is the thing that Coach Fleener and his staff was telling him for the past couple weeks. For most of the year, when he starts out fast, the rest of the team's going to start out fast scoring.
Oh, yes.
And that's his 11th point already for the game.
Well, so, like I said, you know, with that three there, deep three at the gray line, and I said when his three's on, you know, everything else is usually on. When he can hit that three, he's deadly. He's one of the best players out on the court.
Yeah, we have some just a quick scoring update. We have just for the Colonials, Brandon Perota has 4 points, Knox with 11, Doyle with 2. Mike Lewis hasn't scored yet, but they're all getting close to being on the board. So when Lewis, Knox, and Perota are on the board, it's a good sign for the Colonials.
Yes. The big three.
Well, coming out of timeout, Connellsville will have to work the full length of the court here.
And Griffin Thompson will bring the ball up court. Surveying the pressure here by Gallatin to the corner. Back to the top of the key, Thompson directing traffic.
Well, this is where when you're the Colonials, you're up 17-9. You got 5 minutes to go. You have the Falcons on their heels. You got to start smelling blood a little bit in terms of like sharks in the water.
I really like this pressure by Gallatin. I'm a big fan of pressure. If you're not going to go full court, half court, looks pretty good here. And what you got to watch a lot in this, with it sagged up, the down backdoor cuts. You got to watch. It sags their defense up and leaves a guy open in the corner.
And they're running really, you know, they're running and closing out quick on these players. So patience is making them work. The goal right now has been to get the ball to Pittsman inside, and they just can't seem to get it to him. They finally work it in, and they got hands all around him.
Doyle looking really strong underneath. Spitzman's a pretty big guy.
And that's a big stand for the Colonials. You work hard the whole time, and you get the reward.
Yep. No shot clock here, so that would change everything in high school. Strong drive by Davey Knox. And the bucket and the foul here. Beautiful.
And I was waiting for the call. I thought he definitely had some contact there. And that's the difference between, you see the junior high refs, the freshman refs. When you get a high school ref, they watch the whole play all the way through to determine that call.
And there's a lot of those late contact calls that, is sometimes missed. Knox went through the early contact and finished strong.
Finished very strong.
And the free throw is good as the old-fashioned three-point play is converted here.
Haynes checking in for Peroto. He's going to get a short break, probably coming back rather soon.
Yeah.
20-9 right now here in the second quarter. You got to think the Colonials are feeling it. Sustain this pressure right now.
Yeah.
When you have a team on their heels, you just got to keep going.
Yes. Back to Connell. Connell, deep three. Good defense by Knox, and it is airballed. And Groover brings it up the court. Groover takes it strong, and it's going to be on the floor.
Still going to be a one-on-one here.
Yeah,
he's going to shoot one of the better free throw shooters for the Colonials.
Yep. Groover will go to the line for one and the bonus.
And they're just being relentless right now. They're just going straight to the rim. They're attacking.
Yeah.
And this is the style I think that, unfortunately it's one of the last games of the year. And Coach Fleener, this is what he's been looking for all year.
Well, if you're having trouble scoring points, look in the paint because you're going to draw some fouls. You're going to get some easy buckets. That perimeter play, doesn't need to be in existence when you can't put the ball in the basket.
Well, they gave Nick Groover a gift. He's going to pull up for three.
And Groover hits the three. Beautiful shot. And the Colonials are scoring from everywhere now. That's a couple shots from the perimeter by Knox and Groover here. And the Albert Gallatin went on a huge run as that brings our score now 23-9 with 3:26 left in the first half.
Well, the crowd really into it.
That crowd's going crazy.
Yeah, and it really started, from the tip-off. But I tell you what, the last few possessions, you had the air ball. If you have the air ball, you got to think that fed the hungry crowd.
That's right with the air ball chant. And that always reminds me of the Atlanta Braves, what they do with the
little tomahawk chop.
Yeah, their little tomahawk chop.
Well, you got to think, you got to keep the Colonials going. I mean, this is what you want to see.
If I had to guess, they are on about, I don't know, maybe a 10-2 run or so. If I had to guess, Albert Gallatin.
Every bit.
It's about what we're at.
Well, it was 7-9 early in the game, late in the first quarter, and believe it or not, the Colonials have been on a tear ever since. Yeah,
I remember it was like 11. Well, yeah, you're right, because it was 11-9 the last I remembered it. Yeah, they're on a something-0 run here. And
21-point run.
Pushing it up a little bit here. Out to White.
And they're just playing great team defense right here.
Yeah, they are.
Connellsville's rather young right now. They have some young faces on the line right now. This is some of the players they had some last year.
Yeah. Inside White. White with the beautiful bucket.
And they finally breaks the drought for the Falcons. It's been a while.
Yeah. Groover with the drive, and the bucket is good.
And he's feeling it
drive. And the answer here by Albert Gallatin. Got to have relentless.
Yeah, and they're making him earn every shot right now.
The three put up no good. Knox with a big, strong rebound.
And that's what you're finally going to start seeing. You're finally going to start seeing the Falcons actually attempt some three-pointers. They've been trying to be patient, but at some point you're going to have to start firing the ball up.
Yeah, and that's when you know you're doing something right. You're forcing those perimeter shots, those contested shots that with a good flowing offense you shouldn't have to take.
No, and they're really low percentage shots. Well, Knox hits the
And
first
a technical foul called here on Pittsman. Didn't quite see what happened. Can't tell who that is down. Is that Sam Haynes? Yep.
Well, it looks like they do, actually.
Yes, they do tee him up.
Unless it's one of the flagrant calls as well. I'm not particularly too sure.
I'm pretty sure. I think I saw the ref signal for a technical. So that'll be 2 plus a possession for Amber Gallatin.
And you still had the 1-on-1 left, so there's really 3 shots left.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, he made the first of the 2.
Knocks off on the first one.
It's like catching the wide open pass.
Yeah.
And now he's going to put Kutek to the line for the, which I think is a smart move.
Yeah, Kutek's always automatic on his free throws.
And we're probably not going to jinx him, right?
Yeah, let's hope not.
The toughest shot to hit is the wide open one here.
Yeah. Free throw no good by Kutek.
And he misses both, but the Colonials get the ball back, and they're going to go back on the attack here.
Yeah.
Kind of a strange play. I mean, it looked like just a little extra play, but it looks like Pittsman took it to the next level on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to know when to stop. Out to Knox. Knox, wide open 3 for Kutek. Kutek just misses. And it's going to be scrapped for the ball. Jump ball, possession arrow, Connellsville. It's getting physical down there, Mr. Plisko.
That is for sure.
That's what I like, physical basketball. It gets physical down low, especially. You know. Lewis, beautiful defense. Back out to Thompson. Thompson brings it up inside. And the 3 put up by White, no good. Rebound retained by Connellsville. Thompson, it's going to be a foul here on Mike Lewis.
Looks like Doyle's going to check into the game.
Yes. Looks like we're going for a little more size to match up with
well, they need to play some rebounding down late. Now we need to secure the run and nothing else going on here.
Yeah.
Kutek behind the high pressure kickball by Mike Lewis, but just wish you can get a hand on it rather than a foot, right?
That's right. Maybe just, you know, one of those jobs. All right. So we're going to have Bonadio put it in.
So Fleener's going to take a timeout here. A quick 30-second. He's going to calm his guys down, just kind of tell them, hey, let's not give up the easy bucket. Make them continue to earn their play, and that's really what you need to continue to do.
That's a veteran coaching move right there.
So right now you're looking for that. Hey, if we can force the turnover, that'd be great. Secondly, if we get the jump ball, we got the ball going in our possession coming out. So there's quite a few things going on that are in the favor. So the only one good thing that they could do is make a bucket.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're looking right here for a defensive stop primarily. They're probably just going to play it through here, just through their regular offense, not try to run the clock a little bit. They're in a little desperation right now, so Albert Gallatin needs a big stop, big rebound here especially. And that's why Don Doyle's in the lineup. Corner to White, Thompson, and Mike Lewis picks up another one. That's too quick for Mike Lewis.
Yeah, and that's kind of an out-of-control play. I mean, I know he probably put his leg out, but could have been avoided.
Yeah.
But Mike's going to get his second here.
A little bit of a mental mistake. That's okay.
They're waiting to check Groover in for Lewis, it looks like, as well.
Okay. So that'll bring Griffin Thompson here to the line.
First one's in.
First one's good.
Cuts the lead to 14 now.
I like Albert Gallatin so far tonight. They're really hustling their defense, locking down the corners, locking down the middle, forcing all their shots from the top of the key.
And what's been really good is the ability to do all this right now without probably your best pure scorer not in the game.
Yeah. Doyle, jump shot, good. Beautiful shot by Doyle.
And that's his place where he likes to make his bucket.
Yep.
He loves that short corner.
Yeah.
They get it inside, kick it back out.
White drives and
probably a good no call.
Yeah, that was close. Knox, drive to lane, floater, no good, and charge is called on David Knox.
That's going to be his second, so you're going to get, Connellsville's going to argue the call earlier. There was a no call.
Yeah.
Looks like Moses going to check in for Knox. Knox second. Tavian has two, so now Tavian's got to be careful here.
Yeah.
But you just got to need him in for the quickness and the steal.
And, we had a couple guys in foul trouble early on. It's a good thing that score is, us on the winning end so far, because if we need these guys late in the game and they foul out, they're not there. And the shot, almost shot fake. And the foul.
Looks like they're going to get Doyle.
Looks like maybe Kutek. Yep, foul on Kutek. That's 2 on him. Kutek not happy about it. Then again, how many times are you happy after committing a foul?
And I personally think all three refs have actually called a pretty good game.
Oh, yeah. They were smart to, with the no calls, smart with the calls, so. Can't complain. Those guys have it rough down there. Scrutiny from the crowd everywhere.
That's all right, though.
And both free throws good by Bonandio.
They're going to get Tavian with his foot just out of bounds. I thought he was able to keep his heel up, but I guess not. They swing the ball around. They're looking inside.
Yeah.
Just not able to get in. We've got 33 seconds here remaining.
Good D. Tavian better watch out a little bit. The drive.
They cut the baseline off
Thompson.
well. Open three-pointer.
White.
Up
No
and out.
good. Going to get the shooter's roll, and the foul is going to be picked up by Colby Shipley.
That's going to send Nick Gruber to the line. If we can extend the lead here back to 16, that would be great going into the last 20 seconds.
Yeah. Gruber, no good.
Yeah, and the free throw shooting actually probably the one big negative for this game. It could have been very, very, this margin could have been much larger for sure.
Well, this is one of the theories in my my plans here, my philosophy. Tonight, Albert Gallatin left someone on the line. Usually that kills you, but tonight a lot of things going right for the Colonials, as this does. Gruber with the steal, layup, good.
And that's one of those big swing plays right before the half.
Yep, 5 seconds left here. And the drive, and the bucket's good. By
an excellent half by the Colonials.
Yes.
31-16. We expected a closer game, to be honest with you. And actually, I think it is a close game.
It's still physical, competitive. Both teams going at it.
So, some things to look forward to in the second half, which we'll touch on a little bit later. But when we come back is, hey, can the Colonials stay out of that dangerous third foul?
Yeah.
For some of their key players, and can they keep up this relentless defense?
Yeah, exactly.
And let's hope that there's some type of pep talk to get that free throw shooting going.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we'll be back here in a little bit. It's 31-16. We got 10 minutes for halftime. We're gonna listen to the pep band a little bit with Mr. Durso. So
yeah, they sound good already, huh?
That's right. All right, welcome back after the halftime break. It's still 31-36. I don't think it was going to change over halftime.
31-16.
31-16, rather. And
we don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want that. But anyway, looks like Colonials are going to start the half with the ball first. They're going to inbound to Knox.
Knox. Cross half court.
So now you're going to see Connellsville implement some pressure.
Yep.
And with that,
by Brandon Perota.
And with that, they're able to get the ball inside to Perota and make a huge play already. Now, that's the one adjustment that you got to see from Connellsville. Connellsville comes out to say, hey, if you're going to trap us, we're going to do the exact same thing to you.
Man, the bucket through contact by Avery White. Beautiful bucket. Knox brings it up court. Groover, Perota. Sloppy pass intercepted here by Bonadio. And almost the finish. Foul looks like it's going to be called on Nick Groover here.
Yeah, and Perota was caught in that area where he probably should have shot the ball anyway.
Yeah.
But he was looking for that pretty cross the paint pass inside, and just he saw it got taken away and tried to kick it back out top. But
yeah, he found himself up in the air with,
Well, first shot from the line.
It is in. Good.
So right now, if you're the Falcons right now, you got to think, cut the lead in half here?
Exactly. Quick, get it up the court, try to draw some fouls.
They hit both here, so, the 4-2 advantage of this quarter already.
And that's what they're saying, make all your free throws, leave nothing on the line. Groover gets the ball down low. Groover back out to the top of the key. Lewis, beautiful cut. Oh, just could not finish. But he is going to be fouled here. Looks like it's going to be on number 15, Colby Shipley.
Yeah, and you're going to see against this zone now, you're going to see more attacks to the rim, which I think is going to be it's going to be more of an advantage actually for the Colonials.
Yeah.
First shot in for Lewis.
Makes the first one.
And that's a good sign. You want to see you come out hit your free throws.
Yeah. Both teams hitting the free throws here in the third quarter.
Second shot for Lewis, up and in.
It's good.
That gets Mike Lewis his first 2 points on the board, which is very uncharacteristic for the Colonials, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
Very patient here. They're going to see what they're going to do in this zone. They went with a much smaller lineup. Still working for Pittsman. Pittsman's going to work on that lower block this time rather than in the middle. And they're able to hit a three there that cuts the lead to a 12-point game now.
Yeah. And the pass is going to be picked off here by number 12, Avery White.
Perota got to see that just a little bit quicker and just look for that bounce pass. The rotational defense, with that time he had taken to catch, turn, face, get all the way around.
Yeah.
Just didn't really help us much.
Knox with the big drive, and it will fall. Beautiful drive by David Knox.
That's for 17 points tonight right now. He's having a
heck of a night.
Solid game right now. Yeah, solid game for Knox.
Yeah, he's just such a catalyst when he's out on the floor.
And I'll be honest with you, the other one it's creeping up on the scoring board right now is Nick Gruber with 8.
Yeah.
Some late steals, a big three, making some plays.
Yeah.
So we got a little time out here in action, 6 minutes, 37-23 Colonials. This is the way you envision the Colonials to play all year.
Yeah. Coach Fleener has to just be happy about the plays he's been seeing.
Yeah, it's good up and down basketball. Well, we got Durso with his pep band. They'll be getting back to action here shortly.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you what, they sound really good.
Swinging the ball around here. They got the ball at the point. They just keep swinging around the three-point line, just looking for that opening to get it inside. They put an extra guard in.
Oh, big block.
Yeah, Sam Haynes with the block.
Knox brings it up court. Knox splitting the defense. Oh, beautiful dribble move. Perota picks it up, and he gets a shooter's roll. And the hoop's looking pretty happy here, favoring Albert Gallatin.
It's like the hoop's twice as big right now.
That's right. Every shot falling for Albert Gallatin here.
And they're all high percentage shots. Nothing. We haven't taken really a jumper all half right now. So all layups right now.
That's the kind of basketball I like. That's what I would preach if I coached.
Yeah, the second adjustment right now for the...
sloppy pass by David Knox. Picked off by Pittman. And he's going to be fouled. It looks like they're going to call it on the 2.
That's going to go on Groover, but the adjustment that they're doing right now, they're actually putting number 13 in there. I think it's Aaron White, maybe. It's Bondino. Bondino, they're actually putting him right in the middle instead of Pittman. So they're getting a little quicker guy on the inside that they can feed the ball to.
Yeah.
And then work at the Pittman on the low block.
Yeah. That interior passing.
We're going to see Dominic Doyle and Tavian Mosey check in here. Looks like it's going to be for
scoring.
Groover and
Haynes.
Haynes are going to come out. Sorry.
Free throw, second attempt here. And the free throw drops.
So that cuts the lead to an 11-point game here.
Albert Gallatin's still playing strong, so we don't have to fret just yet. Another sloppy pass. David Knox needs to watch at. They're going to slow it down here, and they're looking, by their body language, looking like they want to hit a couple quick threes here. They were holding that behind the three-point line, trying to swing it.
They're going to have some good opportunities for sure.
Yeah.
This pressure's been a little bit of a nuisance for the Colonials in the half right now.
Yeah.
When they do break that second level, it's straight to the gold mine. But other than that, it's been tough sledding for a few possessions. Ball on the ground. Looks like Doyle picks it up eventually. Gets to Lewis. Lewis going to drive strong to the hoop.
Strong, and he is going to be fouled by Pittman. Beautiful take there by Lewis. He had a head of steam going to the bucket. Usually the ref will reward you with a foul when you have your body under control and you take it strong to the rim.
Yeah, a little bit of a scoop shot there, but I thought he was going to go a little stronger. Yeah, it was just a bad angle.
His body stayed true. He kept his shoulders in and tucked. And Lewis just misses the first free throw.
Yeah, Lewis trying to just wheel that ball in.
Yeah. Use the force to get it in.
For some of the older fans, it kind of like remind me of the old Carlton Fisk of the Boston Red Sox trying to get it to go around the pole. There he lines up for the second shot. Up.
And in. Another shooter's roll for Albert Gallatin here.
Kutek's going to check in for the shooter. So Lewis going to check out.
And Thompson brings it up court. Oh, just about a turnover there for Connellsville.
Now you're going to get a little quicker lineup again.
Yep.
You got Knox, Kutek.
The White. Just off. Oh,
long rebound opportunity though.
Yep. Knox just could not track that down. Ooh. And no good. And Dom Doyle is going to pick up the foul here. They caught him. Caught him up in the air.
Yeah, that was a smart play. I mean, he had the shot he wanted. He said, why not try to get the three-point play?
Yep.
So that puts Shipley at the line. Or Avery White, sorry.
No, White hits the first one.
So Connellsville creeping this lead down almost to 10 points if they make its bucket. So we're going to see an exciting game down the stretch.
Yeah.
This last quarter and a half.
Tell you what, I'm impressed. Both teams knocking down their free throws early on in the second half, as the second one's knocked down as well. Did not make a lie around of me yet.
Have not. Well, the Achilles heel has been the...
beautiful pass. Kutek, gorgeous pass into Perota, just could not finish. Doyle just couldn't finish as well. as pushed up the floor here quickly by Connellsville. And there's going to be a traveling violation on Connellsville.
I was waiting for a few more of those to be called. I thought the pressure by the Colonials right now would be that'd be one of the features they've had.
And Albert Gallatin thus far is handling Connellsville's pressure pretty decent here. Knox, beautiful pass to Kutek. Kutek just could not complete the pass down low, but Albert Gallatin will retain possession.
Well, they're beating that press. Now they're just going to be a little more patient with that last pass. So whether it's going to be the right pass or just take the shot.
Yep, Kutek just couldn't bring it home. And Albert Gallatin will retain possession again.
Yeah, Kutek with the long three. Just hasn't found his mark yet, but when he does, look out.
Yeah. Out to Knox. Knox directing traffic. Mosey looking at available options. Out to Kutek. Kutek, Mosey. Mosey back up top. Knox.
Now you're seeing the Colonials take a page out of the Falcons book.
Yeah.
A little more patient.
Oh, beautiful pass, Mosey. There's going to be a foul. It's going to be called on Connellsville.
Yeah, looks like they're calling on 32 with the bump. Looks like he came in, bumped out. He bumped out the Dominic Dole underneath.
Yep. Yeah, scrap for the ball. Mosey gets it. Oh, just could not finish. It's just going to be pushed up the court. Mosey, good defense. Out to Thompson. Thompson drives. And, looks like Doyle had a partial block, but the putback finish is made by Connellsville. Mosey pushes it up the court. Almost lost the ball, but Lewis pass, beautiful pass to Kutek, just off. Mosey, nice rebound. Back out to Kutek. Timeout called here by Albert Gallatin.
Yeah, looks like he's going to take the timeout here to gather his troops. Say, hey, let's get a good offense possession. It's an 8-point game now. We need to start taking this, not that they're not taking it serious, but they need to start taking a better look at the rim every play. Let's quit tossing up the three. We were doing a great job earlier in the game when we were getting in the lane, getting those layups.
Yeah, exactly. And we're, starting to get in a point where we want to start chewing up a little bit of clock as look for the best possible shot in a possession. So we want to chew up a little bit of that time.
Well, winding down here, we're going to have a heck of a game on this finish here.
Yes, we are.
Well, Knox checks the ball in, swings it back out of Groover. Groover checks in now, so now you got a viable three-point shooter who's been actually pretty good all game. Knox with the miss. Groover with the rebound, though.
Mosey
putting some pressure on the sophomore. Looking for Doyle to go back door.
Mosey thought about the shot. Out to Groover. Groover just doesn't bang down the three. And there's going to be a push by, looks like Dom Doyle.
Yeah, they're going to get Dominic on it. It looked like it was pretty straight up, but Dom did look like he got him with the body in the back, to be honest with you. So I'd have to agree with the call from our vantage point up here.
Yeah, we got a pretty good one here.
Well, we got Tom Carazzi and Tommy Victor working the scores table tonight.
They're doing a beautiful job.
As well as Mr. Kopus. So this is
Kopus in the official's uniform there, huh? Official shirt.
The official scorekeeper.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, back to action here. Long shot from the side. Knox able to come up with the rebound.
Needs some help. Groover gives him some help. Knox brings it up court. Knox finds Lewis. Lewis with the drive. Spin move. They're going to call travel.
And they're going to call it more so on the carry of the extras.
Yeah. That was a beautiful move by Lewis, though.
Yeah, he felt the pressure, spin back to the middle. Would have been a little bit better if he makes the bucket.
Yeah. And the bucket counted. That would have been best case scenario. Drive, Thompson.
Almost a turnover there for Falcons. They're being patient here.
Yeah, they are.
Can they inch a little closer, get within 6 points here, or maybe 5 if they hit a 3?
Thompson slows it down a little bit.
Coach directing the traffic here.
Yep.
Look for a high screen coming out of the corner. He's going to launch
Shot going to be taken. No good. Lewis with the beautiful bound. Pushes it up
take
court.
It all the way, it looks like.
Driving it. And out to Mosey. Mosey, floater. Floater is good by Mosey. That'll push our lead back to 10. Thompson brings it up court. White, Thompson, White.
Looking inside strong.
Inside. Beautiful defense by Perota. And the 3 is no good. Knox with the rebound.
He's got to be close to a double-double tonight.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Slowing it down here for the last shot. I think Knox is going to look for that 3.
Yep. And they're going to get it to Groover. Groover's going to drive. Oh, just no good. The tip by Lewis would not have counted. So, at the end of the third quarter, this brings us score 42-32. Albert Gallatin on top.
Yeah, Colonials very lucky there. I mean, you know, they weathered the storm, I think.
Yeah.
Now they got that score back to double digits.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be important. Can they just hold on?
Yeah.
You know, we did a game earlier this year with Brownsville, so it was, you know, we saw that. We don't want to see that happen again about the same type of situation.
No,
a little bit more. But that game had a different feel to it, though. You never really felt that Albert Gallatin had the full control. This game, you felt like Albert Gallatin's been in the driver's seat most of the game.
Yeah, they've been dominating most of the games so far. But you know, the physicality's still there. It's been there the whole game, and I don't see it leaving in the fourth quarter. I don't know about you, but
I don't think so. I think both coaches now, hey, they cut that lead almost in half. They chip back away at it. They cut the edge for about 5 points. So Connellsville's got to be thinking, okay, now we got them right where we want them.
Yeah.
Now we got to see what Albert Gallatin counters back with.
Yeah.
And that's ultimately what's going to happen. Now, we haven't seen Pittsman a whole lot in the game. Pittsman, when he's in the game, look out. I think he's been a little bit more of a force. Now, he's played very limited action in that. In that's early in the second half. Had some foul trouble, though.
Yeah.
So, quick recap of the stats real quick. Knox with 17, Doyle with 4, Perota with 8, Lewis with 3, Groover with 8, and Tavian with 2. So,
yeah, it's sort of a quiet night for Tavian there. Usually he's scoring a decent amount. And Mosey will pick up a foul here.
Yeah, and that's one of those emphasis calls. You know, the hand check. May got it on quick when he first touched the ball. They got him one more time on the shoulder. I'm not gonna say that was much of a foul, but I've seen a little more contact throughout the game than that.
Yeah, we got White bringing it up to Thompson. Thompson back to White with the skip, drive, and bucket no good, but the rebound, put back, blocked by David Knox. Gorgeous block from behind. Lewis, and he's going to be stripped, that's clean, and Thompson's going to push the ball up the court here for Connellsville, and a sloppy pass.
Can come back this way.
That'll be Albert Gallatin ball.
Yeah, pretty active here. You look at the box press, get the ball in the middle.
Yeah.
They got runners here.
Mosey looking to score, some body contact, but will be Connellsville ball.
Yeah, and Coach Fleener's telling Mosey, hey, put that up strong. He's been one of the best guys actually able to get contact, get to the line, and have the best chance of making a bucket. I think that time he kind of expected a little more contact for Pittsman and didn't get it.
He shot away a little bit too. If he goes up strong with 2 hands, you know, he'll definitely get that call.
You got to use the glass there on that play.
Oh yeah. Glass is your friend at that point.
You know, that's what I was telling Nate Bricker this year, one of the freshmen. Hasn't played basketball ever. First year came out, he's having a fantastic year for his first year.
Yeah.
And actually probably our 6th man this year for sure.
Okay, yeah.
And I told him, hey, you just got to hit the glass somewhere. Hit that box. And when he does, it usually goes in.
Yeah. That's what you're taught as a little youngster, since I've played basketball for many years in elementary school. Hit the glass, hit the little square, it'll go in. There's a big three there by White. Knox with the floater is good by David Knox.
Yeah, rather sketchy possession there. Perota caught in the corner, a desperation pass.
Yeah.
And Knox played it perfectly, actually. I mean, when you have the ball bouncing your way, that's a big answer for a three that came down.
I tell you what, Albert Gallatin needed that desperately. Connellsville started chipping away at our lead, and that's going to be a foul here on Griffin Thompson, number 4 of Connellsville.
That's going to take them for their 4th team foul, and so we're inching closer to that one-on-one. The game's been played a little bit loose, a little more fast-paced, and less calls, but we're going to start seeing that pick up here shortly.
They're going to start calling a tighter game as the game gets closer.
44-35, Albert Gallatin.
Got 6-8 left here. Oh. Knox gets the ball. Out to Kutek. Kutek deep. Kutek dribbling around.
If Kutek didn't have the worrying about a good possession, I think he would have shot it there.
I think he would too. Anytime he's open, he's pulling the trigger. Ooh, Knox almost
very
turnover.
Good golfer this year as well.
Yes, he is. He's our one guy, and me and him usually golf together a lot at 1 and 2.
Well, Perota with a big offensive rebound putback. That extends this lead to a 11-point game now.
Yep. White thought about it.
You're going to see more threes, I think, coming up soon. I think they have to start
deep
soon.
One. And it's going to hit nothing here. And Connellsville will get possession again.
And just as we figured, that's really going to get the crowd. You know, you're feeding the hungry crowd.
That's right. Oh, boy. One of my favorite chants. Really gets under your skin, that's for sure. And that does ignite the crowd with the college defense chant down there.
Absolutely.
Get chills. The drive. It's going to be a foul.
Yeah, that's kind of a questionable play. You know, they definitely bailed him out on that play.
They did. Took a couple steps.
Ball tucked on his hip. He had to go around his back, and there was quite a few steps there as well.
There was.
And I don't think the bump was actually the one that got the steps.
And Perota.
Perota with another rebound tonight.
Yes. Knox corner. Sam Haynes is going to take the 3. Just no good. Lewis, big rebound. Out to Dave Knox. Knox out to Kutek. Wide open. He just misses. And Kutek wishes he had that one back. Taking it strong. David Knox with the big block.
Yeah, he's been playing. This is probably his best game I've seen him play.
He's playing a beautiful game this evening here.
Yeah, one of the most complete games I've seen in a while.
Up and down the score sheet, he's looking really good. Thompson up at the top of the key. Try to get some interior penetration. They got a backdoor cutter down there, missed him. And Thompson with acrobatic, and probably going to call it on Perota here.
Yeah, and then and regardless of the call, it's going to put him in the 1-on-1. Believe it or not, it's only Perota's first foul tonight.
Okay, so we're not having our 3-foul club like it was at Brownsville. A lot of people in 3.
There was a lot. And that's what made that game very interesting. The chess match for Coach Fleener to figure out how am I going to sub these guys in carefully without getting any more fouls on them.
Yeah.
A little more scoring coming in. We're going to get Groover come in for Haynes. So Haynes with the 3-point opportunity outside. He shot a few last game that we did at Latrobe.
Getting closer and closer. Lewis with a massive rebound. So he slows it up a little bit. Perota driving, going to be stripped here by Shipley. Thompson up the court, intercepted by Groover. Groover up to Lewis, and just misses it, but he's going to throw it up. As Connellsville will gain possession. The drive bucket is good.
A lot of up and down play right now.
Fingertips on that. That's Groover to Perota, Kutek back to Groover as they're going to
settle down a little bit here.
Yep. Knox. Groover with the fake. Inside to Perota. Good passing by Albert Gallatin. Nice,
reminds me
crisp,
of the
clean.
Coach Revak's 60-second game.
Yep. And, oh, they're gonna tee him up right here again, and that's his second technical foul. That should be, and it is on Pitzman. So that's what, an ejection.
Oh, absolutely. And then from the vantage point, I mean, I understand Mike was driving the lane, but the thing was that the play was clearly over, and Mike was just doing casually to the rim. I don't even think he was going to shoot it.
No. He's going to pick up his dribble and then got deliberately shoved down, and that's just frustration there. And those are unacceptable. If I'm a coach, first technical foul one of my players gets, I'm sitting him for a pretty long time. Those are the only fouls that can be completely controlled by you.
And just thinking out loud, I mean, I didn't know what they do. Did they eject the player and he has to go to the locker room, or did you just stay on the bench?
Looks like he's staying on the bench.
Yeah, and those are things I was thinking about. If you think about a football game in the college level, you get the targeting of the head foul on the counter or something like that. You get that player where he has to leave the game.
Well, yeah,
the playing field.
In college basketball, I do know for sure you get ejected, you have to go to the locker room.
Yeah.
Lewis just misses the first one.
And these are key free throws. We got to look back at this. We had a technical foul earlier and another one-on-one, and we haven't made a free throw based off of these.
Make the other team pay. Lewis does make the second. We got 3:40 left here in the game. Albert Gallatin back to a 10-point lead, 47-37. Kutek inside to Perota. Backdoor cut by Lewis. Cut off. Kutek up top. Lewis is going to drive baseline back out to Knox.
Just a real patient time right now. They're going to kill some clock, it looks like, looking for that perfect shot.
Yep.
This
Beautiful
is kind of
ball movement.
This is kind of the nail in the coffin here. We're gonna.
I'm surprised that Connellsville's not pressuring a little more than this.
And they're going to force them into a man-to-man here. They're going to have to come out and play man-to-man. If you see the zone.
And they're not even trapping on that zone. Like they could trap Kutek in the corner there. There's going to be a foul called.
And that's going to be a one-on-one regardless.
Yeah.
So that's going to send Davey Knox to the line and see if he can get his 20th point of the night.
Yeah. Really impressed with Knox's play tonight. And Knox does hit the first one.
And that's number 20 for Knox. Haynes comes in for some defensive rebounding action. So an offense-defensive switch here. You're going to start seeing probably down the rest of the quarter and the game here.
And Knox, that's the second one. So that'll bring him to 21 points here, correct?
Yes.
Defense by Albert Gallatin. And the bucket's no good. Big rebound by Kutek, and he's going to be fouled here.
That's going to put Kutek to the line. Kutek, probably one of the stronger free throw shooters. Are going to be 49-39 game here. The way you can extend it, it'll be this is key hitting free throws down the end.
He's one of the stronger shooters, period, out on the court. The pure shooters that's been brought up to shoot. He shot threes his whole life from elementary school all the way till now. He still does. He was brought up that way, and he's darn good at it too. Kutek anticipating the pass.
He's coming off an injury, so we didn't expect him to be at 100%, but playing much better.
He's definitely looked every bit of 100%. So that shows how well he's playing. Blocked by Perota. Thompson gets it back, and he will be fouled. It looks like it's probably going to be on Perota. It may be on Kutek. And it's going to be on Perota.
That's going to be his second on the evening. We look like we're going to get Groover in, probably for Haynes. if it's the based on the like we were talking about, a offense defensive substitution.
Yeah. Thompson misses the first. And seeing if Connellsville can make these free throws down the stretch is going to be whether they win the game or they lose the game. Same thing for Gallatin. I'm sure they'll foul with about minutes or so left. Got to be able to put the game here. Put the game away here if you're Gallatin. There's Knox.
A lot of pressure being applied right here. Able to shake free, slows it down. Now we're seeing the man-to-man offense, defense that we expected that last few minutes.
Yeah, Knox, beautiful cut, just couldn't handle the pass. Oh, cutting Perota, beautiful finish. Gorgeous cut.
And that puts him at a dozen tonight.
Yep. Contested shot here. Perota with the rebound. To Kutek to Knox. And Gallatin, this shows how stellar their defense was tonight. 38 points on the board now for Connellsville.
Very stifling.
Yep. Kutek, strong drive, almost makes the bucket, but he does get fouled.
So we're seeing some glimpses of the future Colonials for next year. We got Knox playing a tremendous game. Mosey's he's been foul troubled a little bit as well.
Yeah.
But Kutek showing some flashes of getting to the rim. So we're going to see some good scoring in the years to come.
Yeah.
First one up and out.
Good. Sure, he's kicking himself. He's a really competitive guy, I tell you what.
He's probably thinking to the old beef.
Yes.
Balance, elbow. Man. Follow through.
Kutek bangs the second one down. And Thompson brings it up court.
Little dribble drive. It's going to go in and out.
In and out.
Mike Lewis with the rebound.
Lewis behind the back.
Slows it down.
Knox, wide open drive. And he hits the shot. Gorgeous drive.
I'll be honest with you, Connellsville's just been flat out outmatched tonight.
Yes, they have. Off the side of the backboard. Pass down low.
Perota with another rebound. And they're going to call a timeout. They're going to get some subs in.
Fleener.
And Gallatin is going to check in, it looks like. And the student section pretty wound up tonight. They've had a great time.
Yes, they are. I mean, I know they all had a good time down there. I can tell you what, we had a good time down here, up here.
But right now, Colonials right now, a 54-38 lead. It's 1:06 left. Well, cheerleaders are going to have to get off the floor here shortly. I think the refs are just waiting.
Yep.
And game is ready to resume.
Yeah. Thought for a second they weren't going to wait there.
I don't know if there's a delay of game foul or no.
I don't know in that situation. Cheerleaders usually stay out of it a little bit. And that ref doesn't look too happy down there.
Could have been a 30-second timeout, so we weren't real sure,
Yeah. Looked like Fleener caught a full, though. He might not have had a full.
Looks like
see if they're going to call. Yeah, it's going to be over and back. So we got 57 seconds left here in the game. Our score is 54-38. Gallatin on top. And they do take our seniors out.
It's the right move. It was a great game they played. It's a pretty special moment for those guys.
Yeah, that was great. They played a great game tonight. Really showed up.
Kutek with another rebound. One thing he has done tonight with his length has been the rebounding effort.
Oh, yeah. His athleticism, too. Mr. Gallette's out there.
He checks to
Kutek
Dylan over.
With the cut. Takes it strong to the hole, and the bucket's good by Kutek. Took it very strong. That shoulder doesn't look like it's bothering him too much out there, huh?
No, it looked a lot worse the day it happened, I'll be honest with you.
And Connellsville trying to look for some sort of points here.
They swing it around. They're looking.
Yep.
8 seconds left. Little runner in the lane.
No
Up and
good.
out.
Kutek with another big rebound, and that will run our game out here as on senior night, Albert Gallatin came up with the huge win. As that, our score tonight is Albert Gallatin 56, Connellsville Falcons 38. They held them to 38 points here in the game. You know, the big key factor of this game, in my opinion, is Albert Gallatin's defense. What do you think, Mr. Plisko?
Pretty strong effort tonight. I think the key was, you know, just playing a complete game. You know, you had Davey Knox, all cylinders firing. You had your crew, your seniors. I thought they played a passionate game, so when they did that, they played excellent.
Well, yeah, exactly, and that, you know, they had something to prove tonight. Them starting, they came in, and they really, really put it all out on the court, and they had a hard-fought win tonight, and just so happy for those seniors down there. What a special night for them.
Yeah, and the final stats tonight, we have Brandon Perota with 12, Davey Knox with 23, Dominic Doyle with 4, Dylan Overcheck didn't get on the scoreboard, but we had Tanner Kutek with 3, Mike Lewis with 4, Groover with 8, Sam Haynes, strong game in the rebounding department, no points tonight. Gillette's with no points, and Tavia Mosey with 2.
Yeah.
So a total team effort tonight.
Yeah, and like I was preaching, Albert Gallatin's defense was just so strong. They were doing that half-court set, you know, a little bit of a trap in the corner down there, and they reminded me of Jim Boeheim's Syracuse defense, 2-3. Mr. Reback's room there came down and watched Coach K videos, Boeheim videos. That defense reminded me just like Boeheim's videos. What a good, solid game by Albert Gallatin.
Well, be sure to check us out on the Albert Gallatin Sports Network, as well as Fayette County Television, Channel 77.
Okay,
They'll be gearing the game here coming up. I guess that's all we got to talk about tonight. 56-38 win for the Colonials, and it's Jared Plisko and Alex Arnold will take off tonight.
It's great being with you.